Hey, welcome to the channel. I'm Musically Malnourished, and you're on my journey to go deep and wide in discovering new music and artists. We're in the 2019 album from NF called The Search. This is track number 13. Goodness, man. I don't know if I've ever seen an album this long, but I am musically malnourished. So this is track number 13 titled I Miss the Days. We're going to give it a listen, make a few comments along the way, and then you'll have a chance to click into a second video called The Second Course, where you do a deep dive into the lyrics and meaning behind the music. And if you're interested in dessert, you can head over to Patreon. It's just $5. Gives you access to all the NF content we have there, as well as many other artists. So feel free to give that a look, but let's get in, give this song a listen.
I miss the days when I had a smile on my face and wasn't so
Love that
caught up in all of
soulful
the small
backing,
things.
man.
Wasn't so adamant that I could handle everything alone. It wasn't so cautious and always exhausted. And actually listen to things in my heart said. Riding my bike, it's riding my bike. Not overthinking my life. Not always wondering if I'm a likable person and someone that no.
Dude, listen. Well, time in my life when I was riding my bike a lot, I was getting into a lot of trouble. But there's something about, man, just being a kid, riding your bike. If you've been following any length of time, you know that I have 3 children, and it's just my favorite, man. When the weather gets nice, obviously it's cold right now where I live, but when the weather gets nice and everybody just wants to be outside, riding their bikes up and down the street, so it's a good time.
Cautious and always exhausted and actually listen to things in my heart said. Riding my bike, it's riding my bike. Not overthinking my life. Not always wondering if I'm a likable person and someone that nobody likes. Not always stressing about money or losing my job or scared I ain't making a flight. Not always going to bed every night with this knot in my stomach that never unwinds. What happened to me? Yeah, what happened to me? When did I start to believe I wasn't worth it and question my purpose to breathe? Wondering who I should be. Happiness out of my reach. Scared to get back on my feet. Need to get rid of what's detrimental, but it's hard to let go when the thing that hurt you help you get to your dreams. See, I miss the days when I wasn't so faded. Love wasn't always invasive. I could embrace it. Just innocent waiting. Not always living in anguish. When did I break it? Become overtaken. What was the moment I caved and gave away all of my faith and made a replacement? I miss the days when. I miss the smiles we had when we were young. I miss the memories of feeling love. I miss us running underneath the sun, staring out the window when the rain would come. I miss the smiles we had when we were kids, yeah. I feel like life was so much simpler then, yeah. When we had joy and we were innocent. I give it all to feel that way again. Give me my mind back, yeah. Give me my mind back. The one that told me I was worth something when I fall flat, yeah, fall flat. The one that told me I was worth something when I'm off track.
Wow. Because we know a lot of times NF is, addressing this idea of self-hatred, and we've even visited that in recent songs of his. But this is, so illuminating. Give me my mind back. The one that told me I was worth something when I fall flat. Meaning that at the point he is right now, failure to him becomes this like, because it is that thing, when you fail or you make a mistake. And I was walking through this with one of my kids yesterday as of filming this. And actually another one of my sons too. He missed an appointment that he had, like for some work that he was going to do. He's getting into photography, and it just hit him. He had it on the calendar. He'd been thinking about it all week, even all that day. And then once he got home and got homework done, and we had dinner, and we were talking about like hanging out that night, all of a sudden he was like, oh my gosh, and he realized he missed a photography appointment. And I knew what he was feeling, just kicking himself in the head, stupid. And I could just see it all over him for, hours. And I was just trying to coach him and be like, listen, man, I know how you feel. And there's a piece of that that's good, because you're like, man, I don't want to feel that again. So it does help drive you to, just do what's necessary to not miss important things. And I was like, but here's how we can handle it. And anyways, just that feeling where I can imagine it's just like kicking yourself in the head all the time, because that's such a terrible feeling. But I could only imagine if it was just constant and for all kinds of things, even things that like there's really no reason to. And I think that's what some of you were helping me understand in even his song about hating himself. Is just like, it's not necessarily that you have to make mistakes. It could literally just be this feeling that you have that from the outside, others could be like, you're fine. Like things are good. And yet you feel like, yeah, but they'd be better without me. I'm just a drag. And I hate that, man. I hate that anybody would have to live their lives in that constant state of I'm a failure, because I know what it feels like for a short amount of time. So I could only imagine if it was a long amount of time, not being able to pull yourself out of that place, out of that funk. And that's what he's saying. He misses the days when he could do that. Like still tell himself he's worth something even when he falls flat. But now it's like I fall flat and I just feel worthless all the time. Again, that I'm worth something when I'm off track. It's like, okay, hey man, we'll get back on. We'll figure it out. But to be the person inside your head that is bashing you down, saying you're not going to figure it out. You'll never get out. You don't even belong. Why do you even try? Sad.
The one that told me I was worth something when I fall flat, yeah, fall flat. The one that told me I was worth something when I'm off track. Back when my imagination wasn't in the cage and it was free to run fast, yeah, give me my mind back. Give me my mind back before it was hijacked and wasn't described as a place of limitation, always indicating I can't handle everything from my past. Hated anything it dissects till I'm depressed. I know I'm blessed, but I'm cursed too. Take me back when I was happy, but I wasn't acting. Vulnerable, but didn't see it like some kind of weakness or a thing that's unattractive. Had emotion, but I learned to mask it. Didn't know what I was running after. Didn't know the older I would grow, the more I lose control and take another baggage. It's really sad when everything you thought was stable crashes. Everything you thought would take the sadness really only made it deeper, got me off the deep end asking, will we ever feel like we imagined? Will we ever feel like we adapted? Will we ever feel like we did back then? Just take me back when, just take me back when. I miss the smiles we had when we were young. I miss the memories of feeling love. I miss us running underneath the sun, staring out the window when the rain would come. I miss the smiles we had when we were kids, yeah. I feel like life was so much simpler then, yeah. When we had joy and we were innocent, I give it all to feel that way again, way again.
The gospel backing is so good in this song.
Yeah. Us running underneath the sun, staring out the window when the rain would come. I miss the smiles we had when we were kids. I feel like life was so much simpler then. When we had joy and we were innocent, I give it all to feel that way again, way again.
Man, what? I'm in awe of this album. What a run. I don't think there's a skippable song on this album up to this point. And a lot of NF's music has, really beautiful or epic backing, a lot of stringed instruments at times, a lot of, kind of choir-like sounds. But even this one is very unique. It really leans into the gospel choir, even, there toward kind of the 2/3 of the way through the song or moving toward the close. It really like embracing that and bringing the whole thing to this fever pitch. So I can really imagine those that can really relate to how he's feeling, finding therapy in the words, even though the words themselves are kind of negative. Like, I mean, they're not negative in the sense that like he's trying to give a negative message. They're negative in the sense that they are sad feelings. They're the kind of feelings that nobody wants to be stuck in. So they're really just honest. And I can imagine somebody feeling in that same place, finding therapy within the relatability, and obviously just music has a power to grab your soul and move you. And so it's really, really beautiful. Well, we'll get into it a little bit deeper. If you want to join us in the second course, you can click right here. We'll do a deep dive into the lyrics and meaning behind the music. Let me know your thoughts on this one in the comments. Thanks for being here. Hope to see you in the next one, because we're eating good.